Hi, my name is Bethany. I'm not a forecaster. I'm not a meteorologist. I'm not a scientist in weather. But I can confidently say that without a doubt, Spokane just got hit violently by a supercell. Now, I have seen a supercell before. Yes, I have. I've seen it before. And it was very unpleasant. It's very unusual for a supercell to ever hit Spokane in March. It's the first time in my life that a supercell has hit Spokane. Now, what makes me confidently say that this is a supercell was when I first picked up my Bible 45 minutes ago to read. I was very captivated by the horizon, which I will put the video in right now. That's pretty dark, isn't it? The dark horizon, very captivated. And I just thought, wow, 5 Mile, which is the name of that city over there, 5 Mile is being hit hard by something. I thought it was rain because it's March, it wouldn't be anything else. But as it came closer, we were then hit by a lightning bolt right in the middle of the city. It was very loud, it was very uncomfortable. I picked up my camera at the very end of the thunderclap. I'm not going to put it in because all you hear is the freeway anyway. But I do have footage of one of the lightning bolts over the city, and I will put that in right now. I sat with my camera like, oh, I'm going to film some more. And then all of a sudden, I started I started noticing that it was snowing. So I will put that in right now. And then most of you guys that live in the Midwest know that a tornado forms in the back end of a supercell. Never forms anywhere else, only in the back. I think that's where the wind is the most violent, and that's where everything is just kind of just everywhere. And we were dumped. This is the first time in my life I have ever seen a dumping of hail. It was so violent that the traffic had to slow down. Cars were covered instantly with ice and slush from all that hail. And I'm just captivated. I just sat there for like 20 minutes of pure hail, which is what I think I saw in the background in that first clip, was all that hail. And I waited until it passed so I could film so I don't get distracted. But I will put that hail clip in right now. Hello, Olive. Alright, enough about that now. But we were hit. We were hit. We were hit with rain, snow, lightning, and hail. All in a 45-minute period. On that note, let's read 2 Corinthians chapter 8. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I also want to make it clear that we were not hit by a tornado. And I don't want you guys to think that we had a tornado. We have way too many mountains. We have Mount Spokane right there, which is a great skiing location. Okay? Come to Spokane to go skiing. Why am I advertising that? Okay. But I'm sure if we were flat, I'm sure that maybe like, I don't know. I mean, we have big buildings. It's very unusual for tornadoes to form, unless what I mean by that is tornadoes don't normally form into an F5 right in the middle of a city unless they're like, 25 miles out and it makes its way through. Joplin had that, Tuscaloosa had that, Mobile, Alabama had that, Moore 3 times had that. Alright, what's my point? My point is nothing. Alright, we are reading chapter 8. Moreover, brethren, we do you to wit of the grace of God bestowed on the churches of Macedonia, how that in a great trial of affliction the abundance of their joy and their deep poverty abounded unto the riches of their liberality. For to their power I bear record, yea, and beyond their power, they were willing of themselves, praying us with much entreaty that we would receive the gift and take upon us the fellowship of the ministering of the saints. And this they did, not as we hoped, but first gave their own selves to the Lord, and unto us by the will of God. Insomuch that we desire Titus, that as he began, and that as he had begun, that he would also finish in you in some grace also. Therefore, as ye abound in everything, in faith, in utterance, in knowledge, and in all diligence, and in your love to us, see that ye abound in this grace also. I speak not by commandment, but by occasion of the forwardness of others, and to prove the sincerity of your love. And foreknow the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, that though he was rich, yet for your sakes he became poor, and ye, through his poverty, might be rich. And herein I give my advice, for this is expedient for you, who have begun before, not only to do, but also to be forward a year ago. Now therefore be formed the doing of it, that as there was a readiness to will, so there may be a performance also out of that which ye have. For if there be a first a willing mind, it is accepted according to that a man hath, and not according to that he hath not. For I mean not that other men be eased, and ye burdened, but by inequality, that now at the time your abundance may be a supply for their want, that their abundance may be a supply for your want, and that there may be equality. As it is written, he that hath gathered much and gathered in nothing over, wow, I can't speak, and nothing over, and he that had gathered little had no lack. But thanks be to God, which put the same earnest care into the heart of Titus for you. For indeed he accepted the exhortation, but being more forward in his own accord, he went unto you. And we have sent with him the brother who prays in the gospel throughout all churches. And not that only, but who was also chosen of the churches to travel with us with his grace, which is administered by us to the glory of the same Lord and declaration of your ready mind. You're in my way. Where did I leave off? Oh my gosh. Avoiding this, that no man should blame us in this abundance which is administered by us, providing for honest things, not only in the sight of the Lord, but also in the sight of men. On my dirty floor. You see my McDonald's bag? And we have sent with them our brother, whom we have oftentimes proved diligent in many things, but now much more diligent upon the great confidence which I have in you. Whether any do acquire of Titus, he is my partner and fellow helper. Concerning you, for our brethren be inquired of. They are the messengers of the churches and the glory of Christ. Wherefore show ye to them and before the churches the proof of your love and of our boasting on your behalf. That was the end of chapter 8. I am going to edit my video so you guys Have a good night.